think yearly the revenue for metals and mining is around $3 trillion, so we really need to invest in this field. My name is Albert Chan, I'm Managing Director at the Stanford Sustainability Accelerator, where we translate ideas into impact. And I'm so excited for the Climate Tech Map. I've been working in sustainability for about 20 years now, and that whole time I've been working on energy. So think about solar, think about batteries, but more and more, I think metals and mining is the next big problem. How do we extract materials? How do we transport it? How do we refine it? And so I think this is the next big sustainability challenge for people. There's 3 reasons we need to innovate in this area. First, we absolutely need this for the industries of the future. So think about electric vehicles, think about data centers. They are gonna grow 2-3x over the next 10-15 years, so we absolutely need to secure the capacity. Second, it's really important from a financial perspective. I think yearly the revenue for metals and mining is around $3 trillion, so we really need to invest in this field. Third, and probably most important, is it's a really important sustainability issue. Most emissions in the metals and mining sector come from diesel and other things to power the operations. This is why we have to address it. The IEA estimates that lithium will grow 5x in the next 15 years, and nickel will grow 2x in the next 15 years. Innovation imperatives in this space come in the form of advanced mining technologies. Advanced mining technologies come in 2 forms. First, efficiency. Second, electrification. In terms of efficiency, it's about how can we make operations use less energy. So think about more efficient equipment to grind, crush equipment, to transport, or even to extract. Second, electrification is absolutely important. This is the pathway to use less diesel. But this is not trivial. Many mines are remote, and so technologies like microgrids are important in this space. I see 2 moonshots in this space. First is, can we achieve 100% efficient extraction? So what this means is, can we get to the metals and minerals without moving any more dirt than we absolutely need? So right now, there's really interesting technologies around bio-inspired extraction methods, but there are other options as well. The second moonshot I see is carbon negative mining. If we're digging up rocks anyway, can we reuse that rock to capture emissions? If we can find the right rock and put it in the right process, we can also make it a carbon negative solution as well. My advice for people would be to dive in. I think mining, and there's a culture around it, you don't really understand the constraints in this space until you actually visit a mine site or visit a refinery. So my advice for people is just to dive in and learn. For example, in the past, when I worked with a mining company, every meeting started with a safety check. What that tells me is when you work with companies like this, you really need to understand where they're coming from and how your solutions can fit into how they think about the problem. This is a slow and conservative industry. People have been doing what they've been doing for maybe even hundreds of years. So to really make change, we need to have to come together and shine a light on this space. As consumers, as solution providers, we need to come together to actually make the change that'll move the needle here.